Yes and hello, I'm Darthilon and welcome to another session of Stray Gods. Last time, I think we just kept exploring the whole um, situation, who murdered the Muse. And we might have made some friends, some weird friends, and some definite almost enemies. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm a little sick. You may hear it in my voice, but this isn't a very talky game, I suppose, for me. We'll mostly sit back and relax and enjoy the music. But I got a little bit of tea here. I got a little bit of um, we're just going to relax, see what happens. Right, right. Let's go. All right. So we could I we were around here last time around. I'm gonna go with honestly. With honesty. I felt like honesty was the right way to go with this. We're gonna get what we want from here with honesty, right? Worst case scenario, we blast here with music.
Ah, so that is now.
Oh, you were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
Oh, we were supposed to do it the other way? The book was wrong again?
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you make it out to be.
The course it lays out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change. However, even without the book, I do understand why you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
This involves Athena.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not a suspect. Yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Got it.
Any music ones? Oh, yeah, I guess they do not allow the mortal to join. Unfortunate.
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now?
That's a very smart question, honestly. It's a weird that we don't have anyone to assist us.
Around. She'd love this.
Yeah, I know she would.
First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Can we blast a ghost of the past with music? Where are you going, Calliope?
Yeah, it's weird. I've definitely been here before.
Alright, and if you can notice, this is the apple of Ares with an E. Alright, obvious trident. Statues are kind of weird. I'm not fully getting those. Olive branch is probably from Athena. Almost mirrors and those things are weird. Alright, let's start off with the egg. Which one is the egg? This one? So it is. Alright. That's pressing enter. Alright, enter just confirms it. Okay, I can just enjoy.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it? Is this an armory, too?
I mean, it's still an artifact. Okay, so the coin seems to have like the instrument. The heck is an instrument? Oh, you know what? That I thought it was part of the statue. To be perfectly honest, honestly, this sounds like it would be something appropriate for us.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Clearly not something we care though. I would like to grab the apple, please.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you
What?
hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yeah, honestly, what was that? Alright, so mask?
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Is she panicking for some reason?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Alright, surely we can read the scroll though, right?
I don't even know what language that is.
Probably Greek. Like, give it to me. Like, I can try to decode it.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
And it's where it belongs, I feel. Alright, final thing.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Oh, okay. The mirror is being weird. Maybe don't touch. You were told not to touch. Oh, the fates?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry?
I didn't mean anything. I didn't even touch it, honest. Okay then.
How is that going to help from being stabbed?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
How is it going to stop a stabbing? Girl, just run!
Oh! Grace?
Huh?
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Oh, they're the Furies. Wait, what? Freddy, you're immortal! What?
No, I won't let you...
Freddy, you're immortal! What the heck did you just do?
Freddy!
Okay, they may not be the Furies then. I thought she wasn't able to see them, but... Why?
Oh God. Oh God, Freddy. By the gods.
You summoned the Furies.
Oh, they were the Furies, okay.
Those beings were the Furies. beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
So I actually got two things correct. Okay. We need to help Freddy though.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
Persephone?
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
I'm not leaving Freddy.
I'm not leaving Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
Don't you guys have surgery?
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
What was the point of this? She just got stabbed! People survive stabbings, what the heck? Oh, okay, so apparently my microphone is speaking. Let me take it down a notch. Alright, like, because if I'm speaking normally, I shouldn't be pitching my microphone, right? But like, why would she die? What? People survive stabbings, it was just a stab.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
We left her there.
We left her there. I can't believe we left her there.
We had no choice. Hecate will take care of her.
I should be taking care of her.
Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
What reason would that be?
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror. To speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Okay. But we did neither of those.
Can these fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So
But
someone
they
really
failed
didn't want
twice.
Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
Okay, so who can command the Furies?
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be? I'm afraid I have no clue.
Okay, so what did they stop?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter.
Okay.
They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were.
I mean, in a sense.
Laws even the idols had to obey from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
I don't
That's
know
interesting.
what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
What? She doesn't
How
seem that
long
angry.
have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
What other way? I
Wait,
mean, I know what
what's
other
this
way.
about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time.
I mean, directly. He's got
I
the
thought
power.
not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the
Oh.
true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Did you plan this all along?
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
We can just overthrow Hades.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So we'd be breaking a rule.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
How does one find this throne?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
Also, isn't Lake Avernus
They
like
won't take you.
in Italy?
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
There's no other
Is
way.
there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it, I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her
What?
soul is in Hades.
Isn't Hades supposed to be empty?
Wait, what? You said Hades was empty.
Your friend may, in fact, be the first new soul to enter its halls in many years.
And thus could leave it. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this
So
over
wait,
with.
wouldn't that also be the way to like find Calliope if like she got slain by if she got stabbed by the Furies?
Shall
she would
I
also be
wait
there.
here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter
Specifically.
what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
All they needed to know is to like, okay,
Signal when you need to come back.
signal? In what
You
way?
sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember,
They just need to be involved.
the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Well, it's been 3 weeks, but we're back here.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow.
Alright, so this is level 1.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
Alright,
It's
let's see
not
what weapon we're
completely
going to be
empty.
using today.
Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
I mean, he just wants to find his, like, wife. So it's probably, like, just help him find his nymph wife and everything is going to be fine.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
Which is
He
weird because
not a
Persephone
fan.
was
No.
the one
Not
that
that it
actually helped him.
matters.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
Like, for 4,000
What
years.
are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
Actually,
That's what
yeah.
you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Musically.
Oh, you'll see.
Alright, sounds
So
exciting.
there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
Alright, I mean, we're going to blast him with music for sure, right?
In our way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Alright,
Come.
grab this sword.
It's time to cross the Styx.
Do we have the money for it? No, we actually need the money for that, though.
The ferryman will come soon.
Yeah, we have the money for that?
As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Can we just, like, bribe him? Alright, here comes the boatman. I mean, obviously we blast him, though, right? Oh, he do be looking cool, and he do be looking big.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera,
Ah,
once queen of the underworld.
come
and
on.
shall be again.
Like, just a Google translate, please.
No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I mean, we could have brought him a couple of cards. I'm the last news.
Hey there! I'm Grace, Idol, and last of the Muses. Is that enough?
No?
Of
Oh,
course
come
she's a
on.
muse. Why would she lie about such a thing?
He should be allowed
He
to speak
says
every now and
he's
then.
always liked the muses, and that you're very pretty.
Thank you, Charon.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
We can play. Yeah, we can find something to play. Like tic-tac-toe.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Ah, there we go.
See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for
Come on.
encouraging
Rock,
him.
paper, scissors.
Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Come on. Easy. We don't even need to do anything. We got hands. Are we blasting someone with music? Wait, what's going on? The game has been, like, eerily quiet for a while.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
By
Everyone
definition.
here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
I don't know much about suffering.
I don't care about her throne, to be perfectly honest.
Life disappear. I lost a friend. If I could find her again, that's
not here for a throne, we're here for answer. Alright, someone quite heroic.
Someone's coming.
Oh!
There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do.
Do
To
we?
the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Is he?
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting in the
He's a
tomb.
master of his
Someone's
craft.
coming.
We have to take
I
back
can feel them howling at the
what
moon.
is mine.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been.
What happened to the music?
Did he turn it off?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way.
Thank you.
Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
Ah!
Come on.
For a penny!
Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor.
Like I
It
just
is
believed in
mine.
Hades and died. Like he got this for no reason.
Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late.
Late?
The best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, loop it. I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends.
Alright, he's good.
I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back on you again.
I hear your torment and your suffering. They made your love disappear. I lost a friend. If I can find her again, that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
Orpheus, you're here
for you are stubborn.
This is when you say you're certain you had no control. But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a
Maybe a little
slave.
kindness wouldn't go amiss.
Because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
Wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
His bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
that's never stopped you before.
I did what I had to, Bard.
As do I.
Alright, let's give him
former
a chance.
queen. As do I. I spent millennia wondering if I hadn't tried to interfere.
You'd be with her now.
But how? I made a young and stubborn vow. That's why I'm here.
Alright, fine.
That's why I'm here.
I've grown tired of both of you. Like, you sit and say all this shit, I don't care.
Do what you were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. Persephone, you blew it. You must understand each other by now. All of this is getting kinda old. What a shame. There's the door, walk through it.
But I never got to have my
Who fucking cares?
revenge.
Our pain never ends.
Our pain never
Orpheus,
ends.
I promise you now, belatedly, I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Did we resolve anything?
We have been fools.
You're right.
No!
Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
I don't plan to take the throne for myself, to be perfectly honest. Does it matter? It probably does matter. I don't plan to take the throne for myself, to be I already got a thing I do. I don't care for more.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
You dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
Didn't we wanna...
It mattered to me. I paid for that throne with tears and blood, Grace. With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no. No, you would rather lecture me. So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big
Yeah.
demonstration.
Did we come here to... I got distracted. We came here to talk to the Fates, and the throne was kind of... like, our ticket to that, so... let's pick the smart move.
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone. Do you expect me to believe you haven't been waiting for this since you met me? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you. And for that, you'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to contact the Fates.
Which there never was. You're correct.
Oh.
And Freddy?
If the throne alone could bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the Fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away.
Alright, so literally a side quest here.
Then what is this throne good for? Just a fancy chair?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bragging rights?
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Oh, come on. Again, she just died from a stabbing wound.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it.
I'm very mad that we didn't even
Without
try
me.
to help her, honestly.
Hey, no. I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Yeah, I was sure of that. Because she also got stabbed by the Fates, so it makes sense that she would be here.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
So I'm still a little confused about the soul thing.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
So, who did it?
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Oh, what?
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you that? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Alright, can you tell us? I think I understand.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
How could
No.
she?
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Okay. I mean, we know why, because we were destined to find that, so... Alright, why did you go to the reliquary?
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
So, you went to Pan for the key?
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh, Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Okay, so why me?
why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case,
And
I
again,
knew
we were
I
fated
had to
to do
hold
that.
out until I reached you.
And you made it. For what it's worth, thank you.
You're thanking me?
You gave me a gift, Calliope. Everything that happened afterwards, it wasn't your fault.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
I mean, honestly, what else do we do? Like, just get mad at her? She didn't even like. She just wanted to pass on the eidolon of the news, right? So what do we blame her for?
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though
Do you?
I expect he disagrees.
So what did the prophecy say, though?
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
In what way? Okay, so is it about me too?
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
It involves the eidolon.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And that's
And
why...
I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know that.
Can we just pass on the eidolon? Nah, we do need to die for that.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Deep within my soul, you will remain.
I mean, if things go according to Athena's plan, we might just like end up here.
The dark gone. You're irreplaceable. It's time to go. It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go.
I know.
Now it's time